Hey, welcome to 20 Minutes or Less. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Elliot Morgan.
And this story is heroic. So in case you guys didn't know, as of right now, 19 wildfires are scorching through the United States, and Wyoming, New Mexico, and Colorado are all burning up. In New Mexico specifically, 1,500 firefighters are up against the largest fire in state history, and another 1,000 firefighters and 30 aircraft are battling the High Park fire in Colorado. Hundreds of thousands of acres of forest land and hundreds of structures have been lost to the fires, and thousands of people have been evacuated from their homes. But today we are going to focus our attention on a 15-year-old Coloradan by the name of JD Tenaple. Why? Because he's a badass, and he's a hero.
Yeah, he is. Let's set the scene. It's a beautiful Colorado Saturday morning, and JD just finished mowing the family's front lawn like a good son would, and was spending a little bonding time with his golden retriever when he sensed something was amiss. JD noticed smoke billowing into the Colorado sky from a quarter mile down the road, and that's when he immediately sprang into action. Why? According to JD, it was just the right thing to do. Nobody was there yet. Those right there are hero words.
Yeah, they are. JD jumped on his ATV and raced down the forest road at speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. He first encountered a neighbor lady fighting back 50-foot flames with a garden hose, and he was like, "Stop! It's futile. Call 911 and alert the authorities." But he didn't stop there because he knew another elderly lady lived up the road. So as intense flames grew stronger and black smoke painted the Colorado sky, JD pressed on further down the road.
He passed another family retreating from their house, and after quickly determining that they were safe, he continued on. But that's when the fire jumped the road behind him and created a fiery gauntlet. He had to make a split-second decision. JD said, "I could see my dad on the other end about 1/10 of a mile away. It was almost pitch black with smoke. I didn't want my dad to come through that looking for me."
And with that, he pulled what was no doubt a super badass ATV U-turn and flew back into the fiery death dome of death. Problem was, JD wasn't traveling at 50 miles per hour anymore. He suffered the brutal heat at 10 to 15 miles per hour because the smoke choked the oxygen right out of his ATV's engine and it stalled. The tunnel was 50 feet of skin-melting hellfire, and JD endured the torture so his father didn't have to. Oh my God!
The intensity of the heat cooked his arm, and as his skin started to bubble, he exited the gauntlet. He immediately started swatting at his arms, but the skin tore away with each swipe. Yeah, sorry, it's gross. JD said, "They told me if I would have had a shirt on, it would have caught fire." What? He did this without a shirt on?
What?
That is action movie level hero stuff right there, okay? And instead of listening to pleas that he should seek medical assistance, JD was like, "No," and ran into the neighbor's home searching for anyone that might have been left behind. Legend.
Wait for it. Soon after, as JD was ushered into an ambulance, he relayed directions to the elderly woman's house to an emergency responder and left the keys in the ATV in case firemen needed it for the rescue. Airy. Legendary. JD is now recovering in a local hospital and is being treated for first and second degree burns on his arms, back, legs, and face. Joe Beretta and Elliot Morgan responded to this story by saying JD is, quote, way cooler than us. Hopefully he is treated to a speedy recovery because, as expected, this fall he will be the starting quarterback on his freshman football team.
He'll probably also get straight A's.
And swim around the world.
Reverse global warming.
And discover Earth too.
JD is awesome.
So JD is a hero. Feel free to give him props in the comments down below. And while you're down there, why not tell us what's the most heroic thing that you've ever done?
And while you're down there, if you want to click that like button as well, that would be fantastic. And if you want to subscribe because you like being fed daily little bits of news on a regular basis, that would be cool. And we have this here annotation, or you can go to SourceFed.com, see our 5 daily stories or anything else we've ever done. My name is Elliot Morgan.
My name is Joe Beretta, and we should call JD, Tenaple, Norris, Van Damme, Schwarzenegger, Stallone, can have any girl he wants from now on.